type of relationship or some sort of trauma has occurred. And then I discovered that actually when I just threw it out to women, it was women of any age. I actually coach a young lady, she is now 15, I've been coaching her for 2 years. I actually coached someone the other day and she was 16. So there's quite a lot of people, you know, different age groups. My eldest one at the moment is in her 70s. So it's anything from, I would have said 15 all the way through. So, as I said, I want to talk to you about self-love. And so many of my clients are not aware when they come to me that they actually don't love themselves, let alone like themselves. For me, self-love is the essence of a loving attitude towards ourselves. If we don't love ourselves, how do we expect anyone to treat and respect us with love? It's impossible. So many people want to find that person, that, you know, that partner, or even a friendship, or whatever. But because they feel so low about themselves, it can't happen. It won't happen. Because they'll always think I'm not good enough. When you find this love that you have, this inner love for yourselves, it actually is really necessary to help you to move forward. You know, people get stuck. I need to know, I want to go back a little bit to explore why people fall out of love with themselves. And as I said, many are not aware of it. Many have been through traumatic situations, they've been through broken marriages, and some women have stayed in very abusive relationships. They've maybe been abused in childhood and never actually sorted that out. I'm not a specialist on abuse, but I can help with people that have come out of a violent, abusive relationship. I can help on that score. I can help them to change the way they maybe think about themselves, because when they come out of that situation, that is when they're at their all-time low, because they've been used to being told what to do, when to do it, how to do it, not to do it, and their confidence and their self-esteem is at an all-time low. I work with women that have come out of marriages in that similar vein, and they've always been told, as I said, when to do it, how to do it. And they find themselves left, and they don't know what to do actually, because they've got no one to tell them, and it is so alien to them, and that's where they begin to fall down, I think, in their life. That's where they need support. I don't advise, I support, I guide, I use a lot of my NLP practice skills, and I'm also trained to do hypnotherapy and trance work as well. So I can take them back to a time when things were good, to bring them forward to a time when it will be good again. So my question would be to ask is, when did you fall out of love with yourself, to my clients? Many will already feel they're not enough, but find it very difficult to discuss this. So I'd say, so what happened? And I'd wait and see if they had an answer. Sometimes they haven't got an answer. You know, sometimes they don't know what happened. They say, I don't know, I'm not good enough, I don't know what happened, you know? So again, I want to go back. When I wrote this, I kept finding myself going back, because it's really hard to tell this sort of work with keep going forward, although eventually I will go forward. But sometimes to go back, and I was thinking about the clients that I've served already and the way I took them. So sometimes we go back, and I don't like to work in the past, but sometimes it has to be looked at, explored slightly. I'm not a counsellor, so I'm a coach, and I work with what the person presents me now and what to take them forward. But sometimes we do have to look back just a little about what we've learned about ourselves and who we are. So I might say to them, what about the parents then? How were you treated? I mean, many of us come from quite large families. I'm one of 6. I'm the 4th child. And I know that I was treated differently to the eldest and the youngest. And I was sort of left to it to just get on with my life. I won't change any of it when I say that, because it's made me who I am now. And my journey that I've been through has made me who I am now. So I wouldn't change any of the stuff that's happened. But sometimes people are compared with their siblings, or their parents' other friends. Oh, look at her son, look at her daughter, look how well they're doing. You know, why aren't you doing that? You know, are you stupid? And they could be just throwaway comments, but we carry them, we take them on board, we're like a sponge, we absorb them. And so when we want to move forward,